Hey y'all, this your girl Amber, and I'm back about to do a reading for my Libras. Be mindful that these are our general messages, so take what resonate, leave what don't. Also, it can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Venus, or rising sign, 1st, 5th, 7th, or 8th house. So yeah, Libras, let's see what message I have for y'all today. Okay, Libra. Libra. Okay. So like Libras, boom. I feel like right now y'all are in energy where y'all have made y'all final decision on how to move forward or close out a cycle when it comes to some type of past relationship that you had with someone. And I'm saying that you have decided on how to move forward because there's 2 nines that came out in this motherfucker. You feel me? Nines mean endings, you know what I'm saying? So 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, Judgment. So you have basically came to some type of conclusion on how you want to move forward when it comes to this situation, whether it's like a past situation or you probably currently are going through whatever type of cycle you have been going through with this individual or person, place, or thing. But you have basically decided on how you want to move forward when it came to this person. Maybe you and this individual had communication recently, whereas it wasn't probably what you expected. Like, it was a little bit of communication, but it wasn't as much as you probably would expect it to be. Maybe it was cut short. But overall, it's like maybe once you had this conversation with this individual, that's when you decided on how to move forward with them, whether, like I said, close out a cycle altogether with them. So don't give them don't give them any of your time, your energy, or anything of that nature type shit. Libra. Yeah, because I most definitely feel like y'all it's like y'all came to the decision on how y'all want to move forward. Because whatever communication that you had with this individual, it's like you stood your power, you stood up for yourself. Queen of Wands came up right. You spoke up for yourself. You basically expressed how you felt. And overall, maybe they didn't like what you wanted to, like, they didn't like what they heard or whatever in regards to you speaking up for yourself and being more vocal and expressive. But whatever you communicated to them, it's like that's what made you gain the clarity on how to move forward when it comes to them. And it made you all together want to close out the cycle. Whether it's just taking your energy and your power back all the way together from this person, or you cut all ties all together. Even with the communication, you cut all ties on how to communicate with this person or in the process of doing so. But you did whatever you said. You spoke up for yourself, and whatever they said, whatever you said, they didn't like it. Maybe because this person was very draining. They used to stress you out, and they used to just have you just feeling like it's like just made you feel like it's like you're just depleted just because of the energy that they carried. Libra. Yeah, like I said, And like at one point in time, you probably could have seen like a future with this person. Maybe you did have those type of feelings for them, where like you can move forward, see yourself having a kid with them, or even by them. You know what I'm saying? Or that's how they felt about you. But it's like the more clarity that you had gained when it came to you and this individual, when it came to the cycle that you and this person had, you realized that you couldn't have no happily ever after with this individual. You couldn't have kids with this person because whatever had escalated in between the time that y'all have recently communicated, and then it just basically that person had changed your mind overall on how you look at them and how you perceive them. So it's like you don't even feel the same way about this person no more, or anything like that in nature. And I feel like you also, just because Ten of Pentacles did come up in reverse, I feel like you did probably give this person more than one time or a chance to try to make things right, you know, have like a fresh start, new beginnings with this person. But of course, unfortunately, whenever you tried to start over with this person, they kept draining you mentally, physically, and energetically, whereas you just kept feeling depleted and stressed out by them. Libra. Yeah, and then also another thing is maybe another reason why things haven't been like you probably wanted to close out this cycle with this individual, because maybe you wanted something that was more in balance and more in alignment with you and your energy, and it was like they couldn't be on the same page as you, because maybe most likely either they was given to other people, whereas the situation that you and this person had going on, it was always one-sided or rocky, or you know, it was just probably not it wasn't a lot of honest communication going on, whereas you and this person can be on the same page, but most likely either you was given to other people outside of connection, or they were entertaining other people outside of your connection. And that's another reason why when you gain the clarity that you did, you decided overall to just close the cycle out with them altogether. Yeah, like I said, whatever you had said, it took a toll on them, whereas they were surprised that you stood up for yourself. You were very vocal and expressive, because maybe in the past you weren't never the type to try to have talk to them or communicate with them, because maybe it always ended up as a disagreement or argument or just a fight or drama. And it's like when you did used to try to communicate with that person, you would try to communicate with them in a way whereas you would try to avoid those tower moments. And that probably was another reason why you kept trying to that's probably another reason why they kept on trying to, you know, every time they'll come back, try to work things out with you, is because in fact you were never really vocal or expressive on how you really felt when you were either dealing with that person or just in general when it came to how things were going within the dynamic. So you did try to avoid a lot of disagreements and a lot of arguments when it came to this dynamic, but at the same time you knew for a fact it was a reason why you was doing it, because it was always a draining, a stressful, depressing ass situation, whereas it wasn't nothing really going to change just because it's unfair with how this person was. Like, they were just like an energy vampire. Like, it's like they needed your energy to feel alive, if you catch my drift. And that's why they probably kept keeping you attached to them in some type of way, whether if y'all physically used to see each other all the time or not. But it's giving energy vampire, like a leech type shit. And that's probably why you came to the conclusion that you wanted to close out the cycle altogether with this person, just because in fact you know now how to move forward when it comes to them. Like, they're not no good for you. They're not good for you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and not even financially, because like I said, this person could probably even have blocked financial blessings for you just because in fact they were too concerned with being in y'all energy. And people who have that type of energy, they're very karmic, they're very toxic. It's like you really don't have no choice but to close out those cycles, but guess what? They were here to just being brought into your life to teach you a lesson, nothing more than that. Libra. One more card. Yeah, it's the Cups came in reverse. Yeah, like I said, you and this person was in some type of relationship, but as time went by, you saw yourself as not wanting to deal with this person on that level, be in any type of commitment with this person. Probably didn't want to having kids with this person anymore, just because of the clarity that you had gained when it came to this person, this individual. Yeah, Two of Cups came in reverse. Yeah, like I said, you don't want to have any type of dealings with this individual as far as relationship, commitment, exclusivity, or anything of that nature, just because of the energy that this person carries. And usually, like I said, these people are energy vampire. They are very toxic. Like I said, they're like an parasite, whereas they have to stay attached to you in some type of way just so they can get a piece of your energy until you are the one that cut that tie all together. So Libra, if this is y'all message, take what resonate, leave what don't. Scorpio, y'all are up next.